I'm Megan Meyer. I am a broker realtor at Newton, Iowa Realty. Prior to real estate, I was in healthcare. I was a dental assistant for 13 years. Helping people has always been a passion of mine. When my kids got to be school age, I kind of gave that up to stay home with them, and then decided to jump in and get my license and see where it would take me. I grew up in a rural town in northeast Iowa called Olwine with about 7,000 people. I think I had 150 in my graduating class. My grandpa was a teacher in Olwine for 35 years, so everyone knew me as Dick Arndt's granddaughter. He's the reason I feed birds and have a bird book. He's the reason I try to further my education. He was very, very smart and always pushed us to be better than we even thought we could be. I'm a peopler. I like people. I like talking to people. So I knew in some aspect of my life that would be a part of my career.
I don't think Megan knows a stranger, which is something that is a true gift, to make people feel like you see them, you know them, you make them feel welcome.
And for me, being from a town of 7,500, the idea of living in Des Moines was very scary to me. Like, I can't handle the traffic. I like to people, but that's a lot of people, so I think for me it was, I knew I was going to have children, or I wanted to, and I wanted to raise them in a town similar to where I grew up, that small town values matter.
So she became like a good acquaintance, and then you fast forward a few years, and she came to me and said, "Hey, I'd really like to be on your board. What does that entail?" So we went to lunch with her and her little daughter Macy, who was like 2 at the time, and we talked about it. And she said, "Yeah, sign me up. I want to do this." So it's great when a person comes to you and wants to be part of it rather than trying to recruit.
I have the desire to help people like that. It's a big deal to me.
The thing that I respect about Megan, she's had some hardships, and I think that she's not let that change the core of who she is. I think she's invested in the community with her children here.
I have a 13-year-old and a 10-year-old, and they're both involved in every sport that you can be involved in. We love to be outside. We love to golf. We love to go out to eat. We love to go to movies, concerts. My kids love Newton. They both started preschool at the great YMCA of Newton. I can't say enough nice things about that. They both went to elementary school at TJ and had very positive experiences there. They're both at Berg Middle School now. They've had amazing teachers that care and take their jobs very personal too. They treat your kids like their kids.
So to have someone like Megan be an ambassador for the community, I think is a huge deal.
No 2 days are the same for me, which is, I think, my adult ADHD appreciates. I enjoy the running. I enjoy showing. I enjoy my listing appointments probably the most. I like to get to know people.
Megan is a person who's out there and welcoming, inviting, and warm and kind. And so to have that be one of the first people that you meet when you're deciding to come to a community or not, like, talk about A game, right? Isn't that what you always want to do, is put your A game out there? And I'd say Megan is definitely a Newton A game.
Buyers are coming from out of town, which is what we want. We want people to come here, live here, work here. Comfort, relaxation, family, peace. Newton's a safe place for all those things. It's a great place to raise your kids.
My hope is that she's one of the people that stays in Newton, continues to help make it a better place for everybody.
I want to be where I know people and people know me. Newton is definitely home for me.